Thanks so much for that, Tammy. We're now joined by a self-proclaimed cat person. This is Connie Boyce. She's the Director of Community Relations for Waste Management Services here in Edmonton. And we're in the thick of things right now. We're down in the fray. We're celebrating World Environment Day, Environment Week. Why do you think it's so important to take notice and take pride in our community of what we do with our waste, with our garbage?
We're inviting people to come on tours of the Waste Management Centre during Environment Week because it's a great way to learn about what actually happens to your waste and how important it is to remember to reduce your waste as much as possible. So Edmontonians are great recyclers. We've been doing that since 1988, but there's a lot more that you can do to reduce the amount of waste that the city needs to collect and process.
Okay.
But once we do get it, we do some great things with it.
Yes. You were telling me that about 60% of the waste that you take in, you're able to recycle.
That's right. About 20% is recycled and roughly 40% is turned into compost.
Okay.
So right now we keep about 60% out of landfill.
That's incredible. And no wonder we're one of the world leaders for waste management services here in Edmonton.
That's right, and the residents have a lot to do with that because they participate in our programs. They recycle the right things, they take their hazardous waste to eco-stations, and they cut back on the amount of waste they produce. So all of that contributes to making us a leader.
Excellent. You were also telling me a little bit about a project that's got a few years to go, but we want to start developing biofuels for use here in Edmonton. Talk to us about that.
That's right. Next year we'll be opening a new facility, the Waste to Biofuels facility, and that'll be the first of its kind. And that facility will take the waste that we can't recycle or compost and convert it into green fuels like methanol and ethanol. So that will really solidify our position as world leaders because we'll be then keeping 90% of household waste out of landfill.
I have a very important question for you. Do you ever get used to the smell?
You do, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, because I can't imagine, you know, breathing it in every single day. At some point, you just have to get used to it. Do you love the smell of garbage now that you work with it every day?
No, I can't say that. I work downtown actually, so I don't come out here that often.
I got
but
you.
you do get used to it after a while.
Well, you got to start making more visits then.
Yes.
We are going to see a lot of things throughout the show today. Right now, I talked about the fact that we're in the collection garbage area. This is where all the dump trucks come and drop off the garbage that you produce every single day here in Edmonton. What's the next stage in the tour?
Well, they come here because our landfill is closed, so we separate all the waste here. We separate the organic from the inorganic. And the organic portion, whatever people put in their garbage that is organic, like kitchen waste and yard waste, will be separated out and transferred over to the composting facility.
Okay.
So that's largely what we do here. Some of the material that can't be composted or recycled is put into trucks and sent to landfill. But it's mainly the separation that happens here.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, Connie. Connie's going to stick with us throughout the show, but we'll be right back here on Shaw TV.